YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another episode of the ongoing and possibly endless Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks. One thing about this, I have to say, it looks like there is a lot to this game. Because, I mean, this game, it feels like this game has been leaking for like weeks and weeks, man. It's crazy. So, we got some leaks for you today. Got some Riddler Q stuff. We got some more Centro, bringing stuff together from Kaka. We got some stuff, for some reason, Ed Sheeran popped up in the Pokemon leak news. So, that's the thing that's happening. So, of course, if you want to keep getting these leak videos from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me, as well as follow me on Twitter, like my video tweets so I can shout you out at the end of the episode, as well as drop a comment down below to help the channel grow. Let's get on into it. Then we got a wild Ed Sheeran just pops up. And I'm like, okay, so apparently Ed Sheeran has done like some music, like probably like a song, maybe not an in-game song, but maybe like a song for a trailer. Like maybe they're gonna do one of those kind of like heart-wrenching, like live action trailers where they really try to tug at the heartstrings to get you ready for the game. Maybe that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do a song for that, or he could be doing a song for the next Pokemon movie or the anime. Either way, but wild Ed Sheeran just popped up in our Pokemon news. So then we got this. All right, electric regional bird could be based on a Petral from Centro Leaks. All right, so the reason I got hype off this because one, I made a list, all right, of animals I wanted to see become Pokemon. And the Petral is on that list. Now, technically, it's the giant Petral and not this Petral, because the giant Petral is a whole threat to humanity and life as we know it. The regular Petral is just a Petral. But it's still a Petral, though. We close. Maybe it evolves into a giant Petral and he goes on his demon time when it evolves or something. But, another new bird based on a crane. Leaker previously mistook it for a secretary bird, which is a different type of bird. It's actually a real bird. A crane Pokemon would work. I mean, because cranes are they do have cranes in Japan. They are one of the animals of Japan, and it's kind of been surprising that we haven't had a crane Pokemon by now. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see them doing that. Alright, so all Paradox Pokemon are double type. Some Paradox Pokemon change their type compared to the Pokemon they're based on, while others preserve their typings. Paradox Salamence swaps out the flying type for something else. So if I'm not mistaken, Salamence is supposed to have a future Paradox typing. So maybe Steel, maybe Electric, something like that. I had a feeling they were just going to give Salamence fucking lasers. I had a feeling that's what they were going to do. Weekly reminder that Paradox Pokemon are brand new Pokemon and not forms. Basically, Paradox Pokemon are basically like regionals. Alright, they're like regionals except for they have a time travel gimmick with them. Alright, New Worm is a Steel type, which I'm like, we already kind of have a Steel Worm. It's called Steelix. I mean, okay though, Leaker says, I'm assuming he says here. Leaker says the coin Pokemon aren't hard to find though. Its evolution is excluding Paradox Pokemon. He thinks the hardest Pokemon to get is Primape's evolution. See, man, come on, bruh. Why y'all had to? I'm still gonna try to get it though. To evolve the new fire Pokemon that evolves into the Warrior Blade, depending on the version, Sinestia and Bronzor drop a new item when defeated. So I'm assuming you need this item to evolve the fire Pokemon into the Blade or the Warrior. Okay, it wasn't worded properly. Okay though. You have to get 10 of those depending on the version to evolve the new fire type. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. You gain freedom at about 2 hours of gameplay. So 2 hours into the game is you get the open world. So basically the tutorial, Basically, this game is gonna have a tutorial section, kind of like the plateau in Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Because if you remember, the Great Plateau was kind of like a tutorial, and then once you were done that, you can just kind of do what you want, you know. And so this game's gonna have a Great Plateau, which is probably gonna involve the main city where the school is and the area around it, and then you'll be able to go off on your own. You unlock Miraidon basic ride form for traveling and jumping at that time. You can unlock swimming, flying, and climbing forms later in the game. Only after the ending can you add Miraidon and Koraidon to your team. The Icicle / Glacier Pokemon we've heard before is actually the Dragon Ice type pseudo. Okay, so the Icicle Pokemon is a Dragon Ice type. Okay. The 3 fantastical elemental dogs, Fairy, Ghost, and Dark, are all monotype 2-stage. And the Dolphin Pokemon is pure water, which, I mean, I guess I kind of expected that. There is apparently a Marsupial with parental bond. So wait a minute. Are we getting another kangaroo? We're getting another kangaroo. Hopefully, he doesn't look like a dinosaur. Because Kangaskhan does not look like a kangaroo. He looks like a dinosaur. Okay? Alright. Watch it be like a wallaby or something lame like that. Watch. They're not going to give us another kangaroo. And the Tumbleweed is grass plus... I'm going to say grass flying. I'm going to stick with grass flying and say that that's what the Tumbleweed Pokemon is going to be. Because Tumbleweeds kind of float, you know, as they bounce, you know, down the street or whatever. It could be grass ghosts as well, because tumbleweeds are technically like dead plants, technically. So, alright, so then we got PoryLeaks. PoryLeaks is dropping in. So he says the Hammer Fairy Pokemon is Fairy Steel, and it's 3 stages. I think I said that before. I think I said the Hammer Pokemon was Fairy Steel. So the new waterfowl Pokemon is an electric type Petral. Okay, we already said that. Alright, there's a new boss bird crane-like Pokemon. So if you don't remember, boss Pokemon are like the alphas of this game, but they aren't nearly as numerous. Like Legends Arceus had tons of alphas, and you could catch them using the Legend Arceus catching technique. I don't think they're going to do that in this game. These Pokemon are going to be real bosses that you have to fight. So that's going to be pretty cool. The Tumbleweed Pokemon has an evolution. Kaka already posted a cropped screenshot of it already a while back. The Elite Four typings are Dragon, Flying, Ground, and Steel, which, okay, I can kind of see that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, the typings, I'm gonna be honest, it leaves something to be desired. Like, there's no fire, water, electric. None of the other types, just Dragon, Flying, Ground, and Steel. It's like, okay though. The normal type gym is not located in the mountain. I'm actually going to do a video on the gyms next week. I'm actually working on that, by the way. Because I think I found out a good way to tell which cities have gyms in them. And there are no skirts in the game due to a mirror maze puzzle. The reason is to prevent inappropriate upskirt glitches in that area. So uniforms are the only options you have. I kind of saw that coming. I just said that there was no skirts in the game simply because there was uniforms in the game. Alright, so I mean, it's a school, you know, you have uniforms. You can't really, you know, wear something different than the uniform. So I can kind of see that. So he's dropped some stuff, but he hasn't dropped a whole lot. So he said Drought and Electric Surge. So I'm assuming these are the abilities for Miraidon and Koraidon. I can kind of see them doing that, Drought and Electric Surge. I don't know what Electric Surge does off the top of my head, but I know what Drought does. so then he posted up who is currently Water type. So I'm like, the only one I can really see probably turning Water type is probably Electros or the Crab. I mean, cause I don't really see Cacturne or Hippowdon like becoming water types. I mean, well, Hippowdon could. I mean, because hippos technically exist in the water. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see Hippowdon, but more than likely it's probably Electros. I'm not sure what this is a reference to, by the way. I don't know. It could be a reference to regional fakes. It could very well be a reference to regional fakes. Then he did it again. Who's a potential electric type? And so I'm like, Bronzong. If I had to guess on the top of my head, who would be an electric? I mean, because I don't really see what an electric type. Well, now there is another rumor, another leak in this set of leaks I got here that might make Pelipper the option, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Bronzong. Safe bet. All right, so that's about it for this. Just going over the leaks we have, keep you updated on the leaks. Of course, if you know what I'm saying, you want to continue getting videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Like the video tweet, get shouted out right here. Instead of hearing the call to action, you will be hearing yourself get called out. I mean, get shouted out if you like the video tweet, as well as drop a comment down below. Help the channel grow. And as always, people, keep it real.